If you want the good score in physics in upcoming 8 months for NEET 2027, then I would recommend you not to follow HC Verma, or I would say DC Pandey, or I would say Cengage for J Mains and Advanced Version. Now, my dear NEET aspirants, this is what I am saying from my personal experience. My dear NEET aspirants, you have got 8 months left. If you want the next level conceptual understanding, you want to basically pursue your future in physics, then you can go for HC Verma, then you can go for Cengage. You can understand these books in a detailed manner. But if you want the maximum results in a limited amount of time, then I would recommend you guys to ignore these. And I will be telling you in this particular video what you guys are supposed to follow. This is going to be the most important video for all the serious NEET aspirants who are appearing for NEET 2027 examination. My dear NEET aspirants, when it comes to the book HC Verma, listen to me very carefully. This is the book which is amazing, I would say. Conceptually, it is extremely strong. If you read this book from the scratch, okay, if you are in class 11th or in class 12th, then I would recommend you to go with it. But if you are a dropper, you have got 8 months left only. You don't have enough time to understand these concepts in a different ways, in a detailed manner. No, you must score maximum in physics. That must be your only goal. When it comes to the book HC Verma, this has got some of the, I would say, amazing explanations about the concepts. Okay, if you want to basically go into the physics in the upcoming time in future, you want to pursue future in physics, then you can go with this particular book, and then you can read it very carefully. You can solve the questions from this particular book. It is going to take a lot of time. That's the reason I'm not recommending you this at this point of time. Then, sir, what are you recommending? Wait for this. And before that, my dear NEET aspirants, one thing I just want to tell you. When it comes to the NEET 2027 examination, make sure you finish your syllabus by, I would say, Jan. Because if you finish your syllabus till Jan, then you would be getting sufficient amount of time for the revision. Because what matters at the end moment, that is a revision and tests. If you give revisions, if you do revisions properly, if you give tests properly, you are going to score maximum. That is, even I would say 90% guaranteed you will get selected. Without proper revision, without proper tests, impossible for you to enter the medical college. So my dear NEET aspirants, if we talk about our batch, that is Phoenix 3.0. Okay. So, or Phoenix 2.0. We have just launched recently this Phoenix 2.0 and this 3.0, in which I will be completing the entire syllabus till, I would say, Jan. My dear NEET aspirants, whatever is required for you guys to score, I would say 175, 170 or 180 out of 180 in physics, every damn thing I'm teaching in this particular batch. And right now, I will be telling you what you guys are supposed to follow. I have made everything. I have made the detailed plan. But before this, I want you guys to understand this. So basically, this is the Indian Freedom Sale that is happening. I would say lowest prices ever. You can use my code, that is YAWAR, to avail the maximum discount, my dear NEET aspirants. Okay, so enroll it right now. Okay, NEET UG 2027 preparation at the rate of 3,999 rupees. And this is the lowest price ever. If you're planning to take Unacademy's plus subscription, Unacademy's batch, our Phoenix 3.0 batch, this is the best time to buy this. So link is in the description of this particular video. Now, boys and girls, let's, I would say, dive into this particular video. What you guys are supposed to solo. What are the recommendations that I'm going to give you in this particular video is here. When it comes to the book HC Verma, I would say conceptually it is extremely strong. Some questions in HC Verma are I would say amazing. Okay, fabulous. So I would say conceptually I will give it 10 out of 10. And when it comes to the question level, 10 out of 10. And my dear NEET aspirants, when it comes to the practicality, and here in practicality in this particular case, this is not 10 over here. So This is not 10 over here. I would give it, I would say 6. Practicality for NEET 2027, I am talking about, my dear NEET aspirants. When it comes to the NEET 2027, so if you completely rely on HC Verma only, you won't be able to score much. Because you have to solve the questions within the given time frame in just 1 minute. For that, you need certain approach. You need to solve some modules. You need to solve some books that I'm going to tell you over here. Okay, I would say 6. DC Pandey, I would say conceptually strong, 10 out of 10 you can give it. Or I would say 9 out of 10. Question level, 10 out of 10. And here also, I'm putting it 7. Okay, in the actual reality, when it comes to the NEET 2027, so practicality, this is not going to give you much marks if you completely rely on, I would say, DC Pandey. Then when it comes to the Cengage, Cengage is also conceptually good, my dear NEET aspirants, 10 out of 7, I would say. Question level, 10 out of 10. Amazing book when it comes to the questions for JEE mains, for advance. Okay, and my dear NEET aspirants, here also I'm gonna give 7 to this, 7 to this. Okay, then I would say NCERT Punch. NCERT Punch is not that good. That's why conceptually I am giving it 5 only. Question level, I am giving you it 5 only. It does not have so good level questions or multi-concept questions involved in this book. So that's why 5 only. And here also I am gonna give 5 only. This is 5. This is 5. Then my dear NEET aspirants, when it comes to the fingertips, conceptually it is not that strong, but it's a good book. Okay, some questions in this, like topic wise questions are there, so in a sorted manner. So I would say this is comparatively better as compared to these. So I would say question level 8 out of 10, and this in practical scenario I would say 8 over here also. And my dear NEET aspirants, whatever coaching you are studying in, if I talk about my personal institute or my Unacademy over here, Unacademy's module, this is one of the best modules I can recommend. Okay, there are a lot of coachings out there, so I always prefer coaching modules. Why? Because these coaching modules are designed in such a way. These coaching modules are designed in such a way, like teachers have designed, put up the questions in these modules according to the questions which have been asked in the recent years in the NEET examination or in the JEE examination. So that's why coaching modules are extremely important. And when it comes to the conceptual clarity, I would say 9 out of 10. When it comes to conceptual clarity, because concepts are also explained in a detailed manner when it comes to the Unacademy's module. Okay, and my dear NEET aspirants, this question level 10 out of 10. Now you would say, sir, why are you giving 10 out of 10 to this particular module? Okay, so because it has got 3 exercises, exercise 1, exercise 2, and exercise 3. If you follow all the 3 exercises of this module, no one can stop you from taking 170 plus in NEET physics. That's my guarantee, my dear NEET aspirants. And one more important thing, I'm talking about this module. Okay, so you can basically go for the module, and I would say this 10 out of 10 over here. Why am I saying 10 out of 10? Because in practicality, the module has been designed in such a way so that you get maximum marks in your NEET also. I am recommending you over here, since we teach in Unacademy, that's why I'm recommending you Unacademy module. Whatever coaching you are studying in, you can go with that module for sure. So the 2 things that I personally recommend, the first one is teachers' questions. Teachers' questions. Okay. The second one is coaching module. Coaching module. Okay. And third one, my dear NEET aspirants, I would say PYQs. PYQs of NEET and selected PYQs of JEE mains. Not all. Selected PYQs of JEE mains. JEE mains. Sir, how do we get to know what are the selected PYQs that we are supposed to solve? This is what teacher is going to tell you inside the class. Teacher is going to show you in the teacher's questions itself. So if you do this much, my dear NEET aspirants, and whatever coaching you are studying in, make sure the module is up to the mark over there. Like if I talk about my personal module, like Unacademy's module, it is one of the amazing modules out there. Okay, so this one, and these NCERT questions, these PYQs and NCERT questions examples also, you can go with that. This is what I can recommend you, my dear NEET aspirants, in order to score maximum when it comes to the NEET 2027. And one more important thing, boys and girls over here, I would say, if you are planning to take the batch, this is the best time to take it. Why? Because right now, maximum possible discount is going on, because this is the lowest possible, this is the lowest price ever. And when it comes to this schedule, these questions we basically show in the batch itself. So link is in the description of this particular video. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye. Thank you.